Hey, welcome to my SketchUp tutorial 1. I'm going to go basic garage here, just giving some demo, helping out a friend Nick. So we're going to start out with the rectangle tool, hit R on the keyboard, and then click, and then open up this rectangle. The average garage is around 300 inches by 250 inches deep. It's like a 3-car garage, you could say, or a big 2-car garage. So now I'm going to hit H for the hand tool. You can move it around, or I can hit M and drag it closer, or O. Sometimes it freezes a little bit. O to orbit. So we've got M to move it on the axis, and then H to move the whole project, and then O can help us with orbiting. Those are the three. So now we got our garage slab here. Let's just say we can pull up the tape measure. We got a notch here for like a heater going up the back and corner wall. Let's say that's 24 inches. Measure that. 24 inches off the back, measure that. And then we'll get the line tool that looks like a pencil. I hit L on the keyboard, and then we'll click there on the X. Once we get to X, we know we're at the intersection, as it says. Click there, got that X, and then hit the spacebar, enter, that takes us out of whatever tool we're using. So now I'm going to remove these tape measure lines, and then I'm going to delete the lines off the corner there. So when I was measuring this garage, it was 110 inches tall. So I can now get the pull tool, hit P on the keyboard, and then I can pull up. I'll just start the pull, but I don't know, that's like 3 feet roughly, but now I'll type 110 inches. You'll see down here at the bottom right, it's populating. Sorry, the numbers are partially cut off to fit in the screen recording. And so hit enter after you've typed 110. Then I hit the spacebar again. That allows me to get out of the tool. And now we have the rough outline of our garage with a notch in the back. Say, I think that was for like an air conditioning duct. So I like to click this to reveal the inside of the garage. And then kind of go through and click with the tape measure, going back to the T for tape measure, and then do a line 6 inches off the wall all the way around. For the cabinets and the stem wall, it's typically on average garage is around 6 inches. So. And then this garage, there happened to be a door here, say 4 inches off the wall, 38 inches, and then 82 off the ground. It's kind of an average door size. You can either use the line tool to draw it or the rectangle tool, whatever works for you. You can experiment with using L for the line tool or R for the rectangle. And if you do need to make a circle, you can use a C for circle. So another thing you see here, we have this green circle in the back. It's on the green axis, but when I go down here, we got blue, the blue axis, and you see the crosshairs over here that determine the different axes. See, there's red axis. So you get your 3D green, blue, and red axis to see what you're drawing on. And sometimes it can help with making your view and orientation line up. So this wall, we'll just say, is a simple 3-cabinet wall on the right side. So I just made a line 24 inches off the wall, and I have a pre-built cabinet here that I'm going to insert from SketchUp in my Tremble that I just went in. I know I kind of went through this a little fast, but here's a 48 by 95 by 24 cabinet. I'm going to insert that component that I've pre-built. So you see here the cabinet comes in with the orientation not facing the right wall. So we got these plus signs up here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And then we can orient that cabinet by clicking that and line it up with the green axis. There we go. Sometimes it's a little tricky to line up. And then I got that back corner X. I'm going to line up with the 6 inches and the 24 inches off the wall. So now we got that first cabinet. We're going to do 3 of them. Control C to copy, Control V, paste. I'm going to line up another one there. Boom, pop it in. You see I'm just kind of grabbing the corner of it when I go to move it. Control C, copy, Control V, paste. I'll zoom in and be a little bit more slow and methodical on this one. So I'm going to just that dot highlighted on the corner. Go to there, click, and then just drag over to that corner, release, hit enter to release the tool, click off the drawing, and we got our 3 cabinets there. So let's just say we don't like 24. Say the customer wants a 17-inch cabinet on this wall. Go with the tape measure, gonna line up our orientation, hit O. At any time in this video, if I'm going too fast, you can pause, rewind, make it easier. So now I'm going to pull out my tape measure again, and off the back corner do 17, type 17, and then I got a 17-inch benchmark there for the depth of the cabinet. So I'm going to go click the first cabinet, and then I'm going to hold down Shift. And while I keep holding down Shift, I'm going to click all the components that I want to have. So I've got these 3. Now I release Shift, so I'm not holding anything. And then another tool is for scaling. I'm going to hit the S key. So now we see these different dimensions that have popped up. So for this, we can scale the front and back, top and bottom, width, height. For right now, I want to scale the front to back. And I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to drag it to this line so it says online, and I release. So that gives me 17 inches of depth now. So that allows you to turn all those cabinets from 24 inches to 17 inches deep. So something I'm going to do here is go over to the tools here. I've been using a lot of the hotkeys for the tools, but over here on the toolbar, there's this tool right here for dimensions. And I'm going to click the corner. And let's get this a little zoomed in better. Go back to dimensions, click the dimension tool. So I'm going to go from this reference point back here to that reference point right there. So we got 17 inches from the corner right there to the corner back there. It'd be nice if we could have this corner. Yeah, it's a little funny where the corner is on this to measure from. But you can see how now if, let's just say we need to go back to 24-inch cabinet, we could undo it, but for sake of teaching, I'm going to go back to here, 24-inch line off the wall. Get out of the old tool. Sometimes there we go. It's being funny. Delete. I don't know. So click that, hit Shift, hold down Shift while I select those. Now I'm going to hit the S key again for scaling. And then I'm going to draw it out to the 24-inch. And see now, that dimension now reads 2 feet. Okay, so that's a little demo. I'll try to keep this under 10 minutes. That's a start. Remove these lines. But now we have our cabinets on this wall. They're 6 inches off the ground, 24 inches deep. And then we have our little measurement there. Thank you for watching.